Okay. You want to start now? Wait a little longer.
Yes,
Somebody
yes,
else is
yes,
coming?
Yes. If you're ready, you can start.
Okay. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu
Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Gurudev,
Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Ora Premanando
Haribo.
What is that? In New York or where? New Jersey.
Yeah, this is the mountains of New Jersey that no one knew about. This is the view from the room.
Oh.
What town are you in?
In New Brunswick, Robert Wood Johnson.
Oh, okay, okay.
Going to Bandhan, page 38.
Page 38, Bandhana. You all have the book, I think, most of you.
Yes, Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay. Vishwajit may not have it. I sent the PDF, Vishwajit.
No, it's read, Maharaj.
You have it?
Kirtan read.
Yes.
Kirtan read.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Maharaj.
Okay.
Page 38, Vandana. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta
Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaisnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Sajivam Advaitam
Advaitam Savadutam
Harijana Sahitam
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya Devam
Sri Radha Krishna Padan
Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shiviskanvitam Cha Mangyanatinirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Guru Bhagavandita Mahabhavinditaya Sada Parvapaya Parampara Prachilita Pragya Pramota Kate
Bhaktir Nirmala Niharasya Nivritam Sarasakam Sadaram Bande Sri Guru Devanganata Sira Acharya Varyam Niyam.
Guruvavishta suparakam
Guruvavista
Gurupnevasisa
Supuraka
Vyusitam
Rugunaira Shisha Chamboshitam
Chinta Chintya
Chintya
Samasta
Chintya
Veda
Samasta
Niputam
Veda Nipunam
Sirupa
Sirupa Pantanugam
Pantanugam
Govindam Vidam Ujjalam
Davidam
Bharatanam Bhaktyam
Bhaktanvitam
Vitam Sundaram
Sundaram
Bande
Bande
Vishwa Gurum Cha
Vishwagurum
Divya Bhagavat
Bhagavad
Premnohi
Premnohi
Vijaya
Vijapradam
Devam
Devam
Divyatana
Divyatanum Suchanda Varanam
Devam
Valargo
Yatanam
Chelanchitam
Chandavanam Valanga
Chandrananda Puram
Chelanchitam
Sadeka Varanam
Sandrananda Puran Sadeka Varanam
Vairagya Yoga
Vairagya
Vidyam
Vidyabuddhim
Buddhim
Sri
Sri
Siddhanta
Siddhanta
Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam
Lasitam
Saraswatanam
Sarasatanam
Varam
Varam
Bhaktitam
Bhaktitam Sumadam
Sumadamani
Madhukasara
Karanam Nyasiswaram
Nyasiswaram
Sridharam Sri Siddhanta Saraswati Vidito Gaudiya Gurvangye Bhatto
Banadiriva
Vijyote
Prabhata
Gagane
Gagane
Prabhata Gagane
Gaura
Guna
Sankirtane
Sankirtanai
Maja Bharati Ningilodara Gatangudritya Jivanimam Krishna Prema Sudakitana
Sudakitaham
Sukham
Sukam
Sukham
Radha Prabhu
Prabhat
Bhambaye
Tambaji
Namo
Namo
Shaya
Namo Gaura Kisaraya
Gokashwaraya
Bhaktavadutta
Bhaktivaduta
Murtaye
Murtaye
Gaurangini
Gurangi
Padma
Padma
Padmapradaya
Bringaya
Radha
Radha
Bhava
Baba
Nishevine
Nishevine
Vande Bhakti
Bhakti
Vinodam
Vinodam Shri
Gaurashati Swarupakam
Swarupakam
Bhakti Satsvaru Samruyam
Satyam
Radha
Namami
Rasa Sadanidhim
Sasudanidhim
Gaura Vrayasti Sesai
Vaishnava
Vaishnava Vandya Vigraham Jagannatha Prabhum Bande Madhimrita
Vaishnavam
Vaishnavam
Vancha Kalpataruvesya Kripa Sindhu
Vanchakalpataruvyacha Kripa Sindhu Vyaevacha Patitanam
Patitanam Pavanebhyo
Bhavanebho Vaishnavevo
Vaishnaveभ्यो
Namo Namaha
Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam
Panchatattvamakam Krishnam
Bhakta
Bhaktarupa
Rupakam
Sarupakam Bhaktavataram
Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam
Bhaktakyam Namami
Namami
Bhakta
Bhakta
Shaktikam Namo Mahavanayaya Krishna
Krishna
Prema
Prema Pradayate
Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Namine
Namne Gaura Krishna
Matruse
Namaha
Jayatam Surato
Jayatan Suratau
Angur
Pango
Mama
Mama Manda
Mandapati
Matergati
Masya Vasa
Masya
Padambujau
Padambujau
Radha
Radhamada
Madanamonu
Namohano
Bhavindaranya Kalpadrumadho Srimad
Bhagrindaranya Kalpadrumada
Parasinghasanastha
Madranagara Simhasanastau
Sri Gandharva
Srigandharva
Shila
Sila Govinda
Govinda Devo
Devau
Prestali
Prestalivi Sivyamano
Vidyamanusmarami
Smarami
Sriman Rasarasarambhi
Iman Rasa Rasa Rambi
Vansivaratadastita
Vansi Vata Tatastita
Karsanadino
Karsandenu Sunairu
Sanergopi
Gopi Gopinata
Gopinata Sriyastunaha
Srijastunaha
Brindai Tulsi
Vrindayai
Devyai
Tulasi Devyai
Priyai
Priyayai
Kesavasucha
Kesavasucha
Krishna
Krishna
Bhakti
Bhakti
Pradede
Pradevi Satyavatyai
Satyavatyai
Namo
Namaha
Namaha
Atho Natva Mantra Gurum
Manatra Mantra Gurum
Gurur
Gurun
Bhagavata
Bhagavata
Tadha
Tadam Yasan
Vyasan
Jagat
Jagat
Guru
Guru Natva
Natva Tato
Tato
Jajam
Jaya
Mudiraye
Mudiraye Jai Saprika
Jaya Saparikara Sri
Sri
Guru
Guru
Gauranga
Gauranga
Gandharvika
Gandhava
Giridhari Parapamananjayastu
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu
Prabhu
Nityananda
Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Sripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj Ki Jai. Samasta Guru
Jai.
Varga Ki
Jai.
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 Vishwajit has an angry Hanuman's photo.
Why, Maharaj? Why you saying angry?
He is looking at some, Ravana's associates angrily. Why are you capturing Sita Devi? Why have you captured?
This is very famous, Maharaj, here in.
Yes.
You must have seen this many times in Bangalore.
Maybe that's what he looked like right before he flew over the whole city and peed on it.
Deepavali, the day when Ram returns back, to Ajodhya.
Huh.
Tomorrow is that. In India, it is mentioned in our calendar tomorrow. I'm not sure in America.
The day that Ram returned from his forest pastimes.
Yes, from exile.
Yeah. Oh.
And Vijaya Dasami, the day when he kills Ravan. Dasera. That's why in India they burn the Ravans, the 10-headed Ravans, this form, they burn it.
What do they burn?
They make a big like a doll of Ravan with so many these firecrackers in his belly, and then somebody belly head everywhere. There's so many firecrackers. Never seen that? Never seen that?
Never heard of that.
You can search in Google Vijaya Dasmi Ravan, and you will find in our childhood. Somebody has to become, like a Ram, they dress like a Ram, and then some arrow they hit and the navel of Ravan, and that triggers the fire. That triggers the fire. And whole,
And the monk is flying away.
No, not dangerous. Not dangerous. They do it very carefully. A big, many thousands and thousands people gather actually. Maybe 100,000 more they gather in big pandals.
Hanuman has very interesting pastimes.
Yeah.
They said, what did they say? Someone challenged him and said, Ram and Sita are not in your heart, Hanuman. He said, oh yeah? And he ripped his chest open. And Ram and Sita were there smiling in his heart. That's so intense. He's very strong devotion.
Murari Gupta. So Rasraj Prabhu, what we are doing now?
What is somebody wanna sing Sat-cit-ananda?
Okay, Maharaj, I can sing.
So,
You can sing it, page 16.
Maharaj,
Yes.
Maharaj.
Oh, our friend Ingoji came. Haribol, Dandavad.
Hare
Happy to
Krishna.
see you.
everyone.
Yasomati Arjuna Nagara Gopara Janakana
Jasomati
Yasomati
Nandana
Nandana Raja
Brajavaranakara
Varanakara
Gokula
Ranjana
Ranjanakana
Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliya Damana Vidana
Gopi Paranadhana Madana Manohara
Gopi
Kaliyadamana
Paranadhana Madana
Vidana
Manohara Kaliyadamona Vidana
Amala Harinam Hamiya Vilasa
Harina Amiya Vilasa
Harinam Namiya Vilasa
Vipana Purandara Navinaгаravara Vamshivadana Suvasa
Vipina Purandhara Navina
Vipina
Nagaravara
Purandara
Vansi
Navina
Badana
Nagaravara
Suvasa
Vansivadana Suvasa
Rajajana Palana Hasurakulana Asana Nanda Godana Rakuyala
Raja Jana
Raja Jana
Palana
Palana
Asurkulana Sana
Surakulana Sana
Nanda Godhana
Nanda Kodana
Rakavala
Rakuvala
Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Sundara Nanda Gopala
Govinda Madhava
Govinda
Navanita
Madhava
Taskara
Navanita Taskara
Sundarananda
Sundarananda
Gopala
Gopala
Yamuna Tatachara Gopi Vasanahara Rasa Rasika Krupamaya
Jamuna
Jamuna
Tatachara
Yamuna Tata
Gopi
Chara Gopi
Vasanahara
Vasanahara
Rasarasika
Rasarasika Kripa
Kripamoya
Moya
Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Bhakti Vinoda Hasraya
Sri Radha Vallabha
Sri Radha
Vrindavana
Vallabha
Natavara
Vrindavana
Bhakti Vinoda
Natavara Bhakati
Asraya
Vinodasraya
Yasomati Nandana Rajavarana Gokula Ranjana Kana
Yashomati Nandana
Yasomati Nandana
Brajavaranagara
Brajavaro
Gokula
Nagara Gokula Ranjana
Ranjanakana
Kana
Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliya Damana Vidana
Gopi Paranadhana
Gopi
Madana Manohara
Paranadhana Madana Manohara
Kaliya Damana
Kaliya Damana
Vidhana
Vidhana
Jai Srila Bhakti Vinod
Jai
Thakur.
Umadevi
Jai.
Jai Umadevi Das ki Jai. Kanupriya, you wanna sing something?
Yes, yes. What would you like me to sing?
What do you want?
Oh.
You can choose.
You can choose, or Samsara Dharma, which is
Yes.
where is this?
45. Gurvastakam.
Yeah.
Page 45.
Samsara Dharma Nanarikago Dharana Karana Ganatvam
Samsara dhava nalalita loka Janaya karunya gana ganatvam
Prabhatakalana Guranavasya Pande Gurasi Taranara Vrindam
Pratasya kalyana gunana bhasya Vande Guru Sri Charanara Vindam
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Vaditra Madhyan Manasena
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nritya Gita Vaditra Madhyan Manasura Sena
Romanchakam Pasutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Sri Charanara Vrindam
Romanchakam Pasrutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Sri Charanara Vindam
Vigrahadhana Nitanana Shingarathan Mandira Majanatu
Shri Vigraharadhana Nityanana Shungaratan Mandira Majanadu
Yukta Shabbatam Chahanayundatopi Vande Guru Sri Charanara Vrindam
Yuktasya Bhaktam Chaniyuncha Topi Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Chato Vedasi Bhagavat Prasada Svadhana Triptan Hari Bhakta Sangyam
Chaturvida Shri Bhagavat Prasada Tadavan Triptan Hari Bhakta Sangam
Hari Bhakta Sangam
Vatvaiva Triptim Bhajata Sathaiva Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam
Vande Guru Bhaktim Bhajata Sadaiva Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Shiratika Madhavayo Para Mathurya Lila Gunarupanam Nam
Shri Radhika Madhava Pada Madhurya Lila
Gunarupanam
Pratikshana Svadana Lalupasya Pande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam
Pratikya Svadhananupasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Nikunjayo no roti kenai sityai Yaya lapi yuktira pekshaniya
Nikunjayuno Rati Kele Siddhai Yayali Bir Yuktir Apechaniya
Ratvati Raksha Rati Valabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam
Tatrati Daksha Rati Valabhasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Saksatare Vinashamastrashashai Yoshasata Bhavyata Vivasape
Sakshadarittvena shamasta shastra
Sakshadari Tvena
Kutastata bhavyate iva sadhi
Kutastata bhavyata eva sadhi
Kintu Prabhoya Priya Iva Tasaya Vande Guru Shri Charanam
Kintu prabhuya
Kintu
priya eva
Prabhu
tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam
Shri Charanaravinda
Yasya Prasadahat Bhagavat Prasado Yasya Prasadahat Nagati Kutopi
Yasya prasada bhagavan prasado Yasya prasada nagita kutopi
Yasa prasada nagati kutopi
Dayam Stuvam Stasya Yasya Trisambyam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinam
Jayam stuvam stasyaya sastri sandhyam Vande Guru Shri
Vande
Charanarvindam
Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Srimad Guru Raktikamita Dochai Brahmi Mahoti Patatayatna
Srimad Guru Stakame Taruchaya Brahme Muhurte Patati Prayatna
Yastena Vrinda Ananata Sakshat Padvaivalapyo Janatuksha
Yastena Vrinda Vananata Sakshat Sivai Valabhya Janusnuta Eva
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravrindam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravrindam
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Guru Jaya Guru Deva
Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva
Jaya Guru Deva
Jai Guru Deva Ki Jai
Jai
Jai.
Jai Can pray here.
Jai.
The rest, do you want to read the translation of that song?
Of course I would. Thank you.
Thank you.
I offer my obeisance. Thank you. I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, the ocean of goodness who assumes the form of a cloud of mercy to deliver the souls burning in the blazing fire of material existence. I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet Sri Guru, who sheds waves of tears, trembles, and experiences horripilation through his devotion to Sriman Mahaprabhu and becomes maddened at heart by chanting, dancing, singing, and playing instruments. I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, who daily engages himself and other devotees in dressing the deity with various ornaments, cleaning the deity's temple, and performing other devotional practices. I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, who is always satisfied by satisfying the Lord's devotees with the 4 types of tasteful Bhagavat Prasad. I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, who is always eager to relish the unlimited sweet names, forms, qualities, and pastimes of Sri Sri Radhika Madhava. I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, who is very expert in the arts performed by the Sakis to fulfill the forest couple's love plays, and is thus very dear to them. I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, who is said by all the scriptures to be the Lord himself, and considered to be so by the sadhus, yet is the Lord's beloved devotee. I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, praising and meditating upon his glory at the three junctions of the day. By his grace, one gains the Lord's grace. Without his grace, one has no shelter anywhere. One who very carefully recites aloud the Sri Gurvashtakam during the Brahma Muhurta, the 96-minute period before sunrise, attains direct service to the Lord Vrindavan at the end of life.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hare Bol.
Krishna Keshava Prabhu, what do you want to sing?
I want to sing whatever you think is best, Sripad Rasaraj Prabhu.
Oh, you
That's what I want, though. You asked what I
choose
want.
one.
Yes, I'll pick Nitai,
Open the
Padakamala.
book and see.
Let me find the page.
Okay.
What is it?
65.
65.
Yeah,
65.
66, 65.
Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chandra Sushitala Yechayaya Jagata Judaya
Nitai
Nitai Padakamala Koti Chandra Susitala Yechayaya Jagata Judaya
Hina Nitai Vinay Radha Krishna Poitenai Dridha Kari Dara Nitayara Paya
Hano Nitai Vineva
Kena Nitai Vineva
Radha
Krishna
Krishna
Vaitena
Druda
Dritha Kori Dara Nitai Paya
Se Sambandha Nahiyara Vrita Janma Gelatara Se Pashu Bada Durachara
Se Sambandha
Nahiyara
Brita Janma
Gelatara
Sei
Pasu
Bada Durachara
Nitai na balila muke Majila samsara suke Vidya kule kikari betara
Nitai na balila mukhe
Nitai na balila mukhe Majila samsara sukhe Vidya kule kikari betara
Ahankare mata haina Nitai pada pasariya Asachere satyakari mani
Ahankari
Ahankare mata hoina Nitai pada pasariya Asatyere satya korimani
Nitayir karuna habe Raja Radha Krishna Pabe Dharanitaye Charandukani
Nitaira Karuna Habe
Nitaya
Raja Radha
Karuna
Krishna
Habe
Pabe
Raja Radha Krishna Pabe
Dharanita
Dharanita
Charana Dukani
Jecharandukani
Nitaye Charana Satya Tanhara Sevaka Nitya Nitai Pada Sadakara Asa
Nitaira Charana Satya
Nitaya Charana Satya
Tahara
Tahara
Se
Sevaka Nitya Nitya Pada Sadakara Asa
Narotama Badaduki Nitai More Karashuki Rakaranga Charanera Pasa
Narottama Bhadaki Nittai More Karasuki Rakaranga Charanira
Dayanitai, 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 Dayanitai.
Dayalitai,
Dayanitai, 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 Dayanitai.
Dayanimai, Dayanitai, Dayanimai, Dayanitai.
Dayalimai,
Dayanimai, Dayanimai, Dayanitai.
Gaur Pramanandi Hari Hari Bol Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai Jai Sripad Bhakti Madhava
Hari Hari Hari
Maharaj
Bol.
Ki Jai.
Die.
Is Zana there? You can read the translation.
I think she had to leave.
Well, she might have gotten disconnected.
Okay. All right.
Ajay Prabhu joined us. Dandavat, Ajay Prabhu.
Dandavata Jai Prabhu.
He's chanting too.
Yes.
Doggy chanting in the background, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. I have a kirtan. Yes. Do you have the Sita Damodarastakam to sing? You have the book?
Madhava's back.
Oh,
If you don't have, I think I can send you the link. You can use this bigger book. Huh? It has all the kirtans.
in the big book is page 254.
No, it is on 250 on this page, on this PDF.
Well, I have 254.
The link I sent on that.
I
You will
have the
find
yellow one. I don't know. It's a different.
Yeah, the one I
Okay.
sent on that you will find on 250. Yeah, this song.
250. Okay. Everybody have it?
Yes.
Okay. Namami Swaram sat-cit-ananda rupam Lasat kundalam gokule brayamanam
Namami Swaram
Namishvaram
Sachidananda
Sachit Ananda
Rupam
Rupam
Lasat
Lasat Kundalam
Kundalam
Gokule
Brajamanam
Brajamanam
Yasodaviyo luka ladavamanam Param ristat atyanta todrutya gopya
Yasoda
Yashodapi
Bhiyalu
Loko
Kala Davamanam
Aladavamanam Param
Paramrishtamatyan
Rishtamatyanta Todrutya
Tadodrutya
Gopya
Rodantam muhurnetra jukmam brillantam Karamboja jukmena satankanetram
Rudantam Mohornetra Yugmam Rijantam Karamboja Yugmena Satankanetram
Muhu swasakam patrirekanka Tita graivada modaram bhakti badam
Musvasakam Patre Kankakanta Stita Gaivam Dhammodaram Bhakti Badam
Iti drikswalila vir ananda kunde Swagosham nimayantam akyapayantam
Iti Driksvalila Bir Ananda Kunde Svagosha Nimajantam Akyapayantam
Tadeye sitanye subhakta gita tvam Una prematastam satavriti bande
Tadiye Shitageshu Bhakta Chidatvam Puna Prematastam Sata Vritti
Varandeva moksham na moksha vadimpa Nacham jambrineham varesat apiha
Varam Deva Moksham Na Moksha Vadimba Nachanyam Vraneham Varesharapiha
Idante vapurnata gopalavalam Sada me manasya virastam kinam jai
Idante
Idam Teva Purnata Gopalabhalam Sada Me Manasya Virastam Kimanyai
Idante mukam boyam avyakta nilair Vrita kuntalais nidha raktais chagopya
Idam Te Namukam Bhojam Atyanta Nilar Vritam Kuntalai Snigdharatais Chagopya
Muhu chumbitam bimba raktadaram me Manyasya virastam alam lakshalabai
Muhashumbitam Bimbarata Dharame Manasya Virastam Alam Lakshalabai
Namo Devada Modaranta Vishnu Prashida Prabodhuka Jalati Magnam.
Namo
Namo Deva Damodha Ananta Vishnu Prashida Prabodhuka Jalabdi Magnam.
Kripa Dristi Vristyati Dinam Bhatano Grihane Samman Agyam Ediyati Vrishya.
Namo Drishtvastati Dinam Bhatanu Grihane Shamam Agyam Edyakshidrisha.
Kuverat Majo Bhatha Mutaya Jatva Tvaja Mochitau Bhakti Bhajau Kritau Cha.
Kuverat Majo Bhatha Vajay Vayat Bhakt Tvaya Mochito Bhakti Bhajakrita
Tata Prema Bhaktim Swakame Prajacha Namokshe Graho Mesti Damodareha.
Tata Prema Bhaktim Swakame Prayacha Namokshe Graho Mesti Damodareha.
Namaste Studamne Spuradipti Damne Tvadijo Darayata Viswasha Damne.
Namaste Studamne Sfuradipti Damne Tvadijo Darayata Vishvasya Damne.
Namo Radhikayai Tvariya Prijayai Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tuvyam.
Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhyam.
Damodara, 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 Damodara.
Damodara, 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 Damodara.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Shri Damodar ki jai.
Jai.
Somebody wanna read the translation? Any volunteer?
Oh, pick me.
Is Rani there?
Oh, you're so cute.
She's
Oh,
Nathan in
God.
action here.
All right. Rasa Prabhu, I'll read if you'd like.
Well, we can read one, everybody take one.
Okay. Actually.
Oh, I can't hear anything. Who is reading?
There's no volunteer.
No volunteer.
Oh,
Oh,
I've got problems
oh
reading.
my God.
Nobody.
Ajay Prabhu is there. You don't have. Maybe Vishwajit would like to read.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I'm driving, so I'm just on the mute.
Okay, no problem. Vishwajit
Dandasana.
would like to read? Or
Dandas Maharaj, unfortunately, my spectacle frame is broken. I had to get it fixed. So.
I see. Okay, no problem. Then let me read it for all of you.
Maharaj, what page are you reading from?
Huh?
250.
What page? 250.
On the big kirtan guide.
Is the translation of this?
Yeah.
The translation of this.
Let me see. All right. So to the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose sark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, which beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokul, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with great speed. To that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearl around his neck, which is marked with 3 lines like a conch, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, whose belly is bound not with ropes, but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances. By such childhood pastimes as this, is drowning the inhabitants of Gokul in pools of ecstasy, and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodar hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benediction, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 process of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of your as Bala Gopal in Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart. For what is the use to me of any other boon beside this? O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair, tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Josoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me. O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodar, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me by showering your grants of mercy upon me. Deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrow and become visible to my eyes. O Lord Damodar, just as the 2 sons of Kubera, Manigriva and Nalakishwar, were delivered from the crops of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as baby, tied with rope to a wooden grinding mortar, in the same way, please give to me your own prema bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation. O Lord Damodar, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is abode of entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord, who displays unlimited pastimes. Joy. Radha Damodar Ji ki joy.
Jai Sri Damodar ki jai.
Yeah.
Commentary is coming from Krishna Kesava.
Yeah, it's like a Spanish people.
Yeah. Vasaras can understand.
You can translate.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
Mucho gusto, Maharaj. You too?
Muy bien.
Spanish Sanga.
Ja.
Very, muy buena.
Yes. Gora fiesta.
So what are we going to do, Maharaj? Reading from the book?
Yes. Yes, that will be nice.
Papana Jivanamritan?
Yes, that's.
Can I ask a question? I wanted to ask a question. Something I wanted to ask. Is that before we read the book? Is that okay? Maharaj?
Yes.
Could I ask a question? I just wanted to know the subconsciousness and consciousness. What's the difference? You know, when people refer to the subconscious mind or the subconsciousness, what's the difference between consciousness and subconsciousness?
Yes, Rasraj, do you want to say?
Well, I'm not completely sure, but I understand that subconsciousness is under the consciousness. So it's something that we don't think too much about. It's something that is not in our control. And consciousness is the one that we are aware. I think that's the difference. Subconscious should be something like it's maybe for habits or something like that. You do it without thinking, without reasoning, maybe without the purpose. But I'm not sure completely about that. Maybe Maharaj can explain a little better.
Generally, what I can understand, subconscious is about something to do with the plane of mind,
Mm.
and intellect and ego, without the gross body, being involved so much, you know. So sometime some people experience certain things. It is being told that Krishna sometime give, punishment, reduces punishment to the devotees by giving some trouble in the subconscious plane.
Mm.
Huh? In subconscious level, you feel some kind of difficulties, and in that way, he is eliminating the physical plane, suffering for devotees sometimes. And some also experience the past karmas sometime coming to them. mm, like, they experience things that has not related to this life, but some other life also they experience sometime.
Mm.
So that is there all, in the subconscious plane, or the subtle plane. It is
I
there.
was going to say, is it like the subtle body? Is it part of the subtle body,
Yes, yes.
but not the soul? Is it connect? I mean, I guess it's connected
No,
to the soul on some level, but it's not.
soul is not active in the material world. It is the senses, mind, ego, all these things are active. To really activate soul, we need the help of Guru and Vaishnava. they,
Mm.
they can, जीव जागो गोरा चांद बोले को तो निद्रा
Yeah.
जाओ माया पिचासी रखोले.
Mm-hmm.
So at present we are living in the dream world, the dream of Mahavishnu, and the imagination of Brahma. So we are living there. So somebody has to come beyond that to make the soul active. Soul is now not active. The
Right.
other masters, they take in control. So we are too much busy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I think I was reading something. Actually, I could not discuss that whole thing. That Srila Sridhar Maharaj explained in Sankhya philosophy that the blind man, and the person who is crippled, soul is being explained something like, cannot move, but the matter is moving, but it does not have direction. So some direction is necessary. So we don't have the proper direction at present. So that's why we are also actually energy of the Lord, but we don't have the direction. We want to go independently like that. So thus, we are suffering or experiencing so many things.
Mm.
So if the direction is being given, real Purusa is being told, the Purus, and the Prakriti, Purusa and Prakriti. The Prakriti is being told like, blind man, and Purus is called like crippled man. So the Purusa is the experience, who is experiencing things, and the blindly, the movement is going on by the Prakriti. So that is also true for, our situation, because we have assumed the position of Purusa, enjoyer,
Mm.
and thus, we want to experience things, but that is not within our, realm, because we think that we are the subject and everything else is
Mm.
our object. But there
Mm.
is a supreme subject to whom we are also object.
Mm.
So to go towards that, there is some supreme subject is there to whom we can be object. Then somebody else has to tell us. Those who are already established in that type of existence, they can give us
Mm.
that kind of, egoless existence. At present we are in
Mm.
ego, that yes, I can know, I can understand, I can enjoy, I can do this, I can do that, even I can understand scripture and all those things. So that is not possible.
Mm.
And thus these all things are coming to us by gross or subtle body. This what you can say, the nature which is not actually our real nature, that we are experiencing, foreign
Mm.
foreign world that we are experiencing. It's not our real home. So whether conscious or unconscious or subconscious, all are not our real home in this material world, with the attitude of exploitation. But when dedication awakens, then conscious, subconscious, all planes can be very much friendly, favorable for our true nature. That we can understand. Like, actually, yogis are too much worried about these all levels, conscious level, different conscious levels, jagruta, so that swapna, susupti, turiya, all these things are there. There is awakened state, sleeping state, dream state, uh, and dreamless state, and the transcendental state where there is no material objects. But devotees are not so much worried about that. They are
Yeah.
they are thinking all the states, conscious, subconscious, all the states, how can that be utilized for satisfaction of Guru and Vaishnava, Lord. So they are not so much worried about that, all these different layers of consciousness. So they are only worried about Krishna consciousness.
Very good answer. That's really cool. Nice. Thank you, Mara.
Thank you, Didi. Dandavat.
Nanda.
So we will continue for the last week, the Sipapana Jivanamritan.
Everybody have the link?
I think that was page 39, I believe.
Everybody have the link of Prapana Jivanamrita? Who don't have, here is the link.
I have page 37.
37?
And I have 38.
Yeah, I think that was 38 or 39.
37. Maybe we were on page 38, 39. Maybe I didn't turn the page by mistake. Yeah. We're on page 38, I think.
38.
Yeah. Text 18. Text. I can't read that even. Is that 3? Well, no. 8.
Page 38, you are saying?
38, yeah.
Okay.
Maharaj, do you want me to read and you will explain?
No, you can read, Prabhu. You can read and we can all discuss.
We go by the page 37.
Yeah, 37, I think last one, last sloka.
Yeah, it's on 38.
Last sloka, I think not read, right? Or it
38?
Did you?
Because the 38 belongs to the 37. It's like explanation of the verse.
Yes,
the
correct.
4th verse.
Yes.
So I think that we read that and then we go to the next one is the 5th one.
The 4th sloka, right, Prabhu? Is it 4th sloka?
Well, the 4th sloka, okay.
4, right?
Karsanam adhikaranu rupa sevaiva pajana nukula. Krishneti yasya giritam manasa drijeta dikshashti chet pranati vischa vajantan isham susrusaya vajana vigyan anandyan anya nindadi sunya hridam ipshita sanga labdhya. Srirupa Goswami. To render service to the devotees according to their respective qualifications is conducive to pure devotion. And the next verse is an explanation from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Krishna Saha Krishna Nama Abhina Janiya Apakrita Eka Matra Sadhana Maniya Jai Namalaya Name Dikshita Hariya Adara Karibe Mane Swagosti Janiya Namera Bhajane Jai Krishna Sevakare Apakrita Vrajavasi Sarvada Antari Madhyama Vaishnava Jani Dhara Tara Paya Anutgatya Karatara Mane Arakaya Namera Bhajani Jai Swarupa Labhiya Anja Vastu Nahi Deke Krishna Tega Jija Krishna Tara Sambandha Na Paija Jagate Sarva Jane Sama Buddhi Kare Krishna Vrate Tadrisa Vajana Vigye Janiya Avista Kaya Mano Vakya Seva Ahiya Nivista Susrusa Karive Tare Sarvato Bhavete Krishnera Charana Lava Haya Tana Haite. This is a Bengali verse by Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur explaining the prior verse. And they say, knowing Krishna and his name to be identical truth, one embraces exclusively the holy name's path. And thus, who is initiated into chanting the name properly should be mentally respected as a member of the family. And he who serves Krishna by constant worship of the name, within his heart ever residing as Sri Vrindavana Dhamma. Know him as intermediate devotee, make obeisance at his feet, and keep him as a faithful friend in your thought and deed. And who, by internal service to the name, knows his divine identity, sees Krishna, only Krishna, in every form and entity. Seeing nothing separate from Krishna in the entire creation, he sees all souls equally serving Krishna's predilection. No such a veteran votary most honor and most cherish. Serve him in thought, word, and deed, with heart's fulfillment relish. With obeisance, inquiry, service him in all respect entreat. By the grace of such a great soul, we can reach Lord Krishna's feet. Bengali verse translation of instruction to an intermediate devotee. I think that we read that the last week.
Yeah.
He was explaining there are three kinds of devotees: the Attama-dikari, Madhyama-dikari, and Kanishta-dikari. He was explaining that. That's why I say that we should insert for the next page. The verse number 5, Utsahadi guna anukalatvat adara nijaha. Utsahan nischajat darijat tat karma pravartanat sangat yagat satovrite sabdir bhakti prasidhyati. Srirupa Padanam, Srirupa Goswami. Because of their favorability, the 6 qualities beginning with enthusiasm should be honored. And this is verse from a Bengali verse by Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur explaining this verse. Bhajane utsaha yatra bitare bahire sudur labha Krishna bhakti pabe dhire dhire Krishna bhakti pratijara vishwasa nischaya Srathavan bhaktiman jana sehaya Krishna seva napaya dhira babejay bhaktira sadhana hare bhaktiman se jahate krishnera seva krishnera santosha karme vrati sada naharayu rosa krishnera abhakta jana sanga parihari bhaktiman bhakta sange sada bhaje hari Krishna bhakta jada jahakare tat anusarane Bhakti mam acharaya jivane marane Echaja jana haya bhakti adhikari Vishwera Mangala Kare Bhakti Parachari. Within, without, he who serves with enthusiasm will gradually attain to the rarest pure devotion. In devotion to Lord Krishna, one who has firm faith is a person loyal and devoted on the path. And if Sri Krishna's service he fails to attain, yet practices with patience, devout is such a man. That which serves Lord Krishna for only Krishna's pleasure, in such action the devotee can never feel anger. Abandoning the company of the non-devotee, ever with devotees, the devout serve Sri Hari. Following the pure devotee's direction on the path, the true devout practice as a matter of life and death. Who follow these 6 qualities, qualified for pure devotion, they purify the universe by their preaching mission. Bengali verse translation.
Anybody wants to say anything? Vasaraj Prabhu?
I am not qualified for this. I mean, Utsaha is enthusiasm, Utsaha. So it's very important. They have enthusiasm. It's not like a mechanical way to practice devotion or bhakti. Has to be some enthusiasm. There has to be some a person has to be eager to follow this path. So this is a very important part.
Is it like to be like when they talk about hankering or to be hungry for? Is that a similar thing?
That is important because I see it many times that even the devotees that live in the temple, after a few years, what they do is like kind of mechanical. They do things like repeating over and over, but it's like not so much life in the bhakti. It's like a little empty. So actually, what this idea is that we have to have some enthusiasm, we should be eager to follow the rules and regulation, and that's what is important. And at the same time, I say that they have to practice with patience, because even when we practice some bhakti, we should not get results right away. So we need to be patient. That things will come maybe one day, but we don't know when. But we should be patient about that. Not like that's what I said, that this Krishna consciousness is not like a speed run, like it's 100 meters speed. You have to go fast. It's mostly like a marathon. We have to go going all the time, going in front. So it takes a long time. So we have to be patient. Some people, when don't get patient, say, "Oh, after so many years, I don't get anything. So there is nothing here I can find." So the people, they get disappointed, and sometimes they fail. But it's important to be patient. It's like a long distance. It's a many lifetimes sometimes. It's not like something that we get it in a few years.
Prabhu? Restaurant, Prabhu?
Yes?
Can you hear me okay? Is my sound coming okay?
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu.
It may breaking a little, but I can hear you now.
What
Yes.
you were saying about some devotees, if they lose some faith for a long time, perhaps they're looking for some self-benefit too much.
That's what I said.
But because it's also, I think, we're always looking for our own benefit, no doubt, because even Srila Maharaj wrote inner fulfillment. So even the pure devotees are knowing that they're doing what they're doing because they want to serve the Lord and serve the Lord's servants, but also because it's the highest fulfillment of their existence. So that's always there to some extent. But yeah, I guess if it's not so much balance, if it's too much self-interest, then the illusion of, it's been too long and I haven't gotten what I put into it, that illusion might come if it's too much self-interest. But if it's just that, like the healthy amount of this is the best thing I can do with my life, serve God, serve the devotees of the Lord based on this, based on the teachings of Guru that I can understand in my heart. And then I'm not worried about, how fast I develop or what. It's just now I'm trying to focus on service and purification so I can do my service better and have less obstacles, stuff like that.
Would you say then that it's that sense of nourishment and self-satisfaction is more a byproduct of serving Krishna and making him happy? Like, when you give someone a present or you're enthusiastic to do something and serve someone else, and then through their happiness you get some benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Sripad Puri Maharaj talks sometimes about the I, and I think Srila Maharaj had mentioned the I and mine mentality. So the I is kind of like an obstacle, because if our nature is Jiveras Varapoi Nitya Krishna Das, we keep thinking I am a servant, or I am this, or I am that. We're still focused on like that aspect of our identity that's isolated from Krishna, the organic whole. But if we're less attached to those things, like, even if I do something, even if I'm just doing proper service and I get happy from the result of that service, or I get sad, it's the same thing because I'm not looking for either one. So it's either whatever comes is okay, because it's not the point.
Yeah. But ultimately you would get some nourishment because of that, though, wouldn't you? Like there is some inner. In the Gita it mentions that, doesn't it? About it's self-satisfying, but it's the higher purpose is to serve Krishna and make him happy. Without the I, like you said, without wanting without wanting happiness, or without wanting, it doesn't matter whether you're happy or you're not happy.
Yeah, like the sat-cit-ananda, they're saying, right? Everything in the spiritual plane is sat-cit-ananda, so that kind of transcendental ecstasy is there no matter what we're doing. Yes. That's super nice.
Yeah.
But then you're also like in what is it? In Sanatana Goswami's Brihad Bhagavatamrita, you hear like, I'm just commenting on this because I read it with Sripad Puri Maharaj, otherwise I would have no ability to comment on it. But in the book it said like the gopis were like very, very like, they were like zombies in their pain of separation. Like Sanatana Goswami was writing about it in very much detail, and they were like in a very, like lethargic appearance in their separation from Krishna. So it seemed like they were suffering, but it was like they're the highest devotees. It's just this transcendental suffering that is like the highest ecstasy, actually. So it's achintya.
Yeah, Here in the Bengali, it starts that Saraswati Thakur says, Bhajane ussah jar bhitore bahire. So one who is enthusiastic outside and inside, bhitore and bahire. Somehow it is not, so clearly elaborated in the translation. And what is the meaning of that? Enthusiasm inside and outside. How one can do bhajan inside and outside enthusiastically. What is the meaning? Anybody wants to say?
I would say it's a heartfelt feeling of like force to really want that, like that hankering, inside hankering, and then the outside is to search for the service, for the activity. Would that be?
Yeah, one who is very much excited or releasing the things that being given. Bhajan means the things that is being given by another the person who is a Vaishnava. And from him we got something that he wants us to do, and we are doing that. That is bhajan. But we are doing it enthusiastically outside, but inside not so enthusiastic. Outside is inside and outside is not matching. Well, that is also a problem. That means some kind of duplicitous nature is there. So that duplicity has to be given up. I mean, we have to be what you can say, driven both inside and outside. There should be some kind of love should be there.
Yeah.
The other desires otherwise automatically will manifest. There is no other way to get out of that. If we have developed some love and some affection towards Vaishnav, then both sides we will be enthusiastic, inside and outside. Otherwise, if you give some kind of paid maid servant who is serving a baby and mother is serving, there is some differences there. Outside she may be very enthusiastically serving, but inside there is no affection is there. So that kind of inside development is also very important. Inner enthusiasm.
Guru Maharaj used to talk about responsible service.
Yes.
Like the person feel like he's responsible for that, and he's busy inside and outside. And but it's not like a mechanical service, but it's responsible service.
Yes.
He have a purpose. He's worried to do the service and try to do their best.
So there is conscious and subconscious is coming, Bhitare bahire. inside and outside. Both sides there should be some enthusiasm. And then it says that Sudurlabha Krishna Bhakti Pave Dhire Dhire. Then his devotion will be very, very strong. And why it is strong? Then next line is saying Krishna Bhakti Prati Jara Vishwasa Nischay. Because has strong faith. Krishna Bhakti. Bhakti cannot be coming without faith. And that is strongest faith is necessary. Different types of faith. Do you all remember the different types of faith that is being often discussed? Taranga Saddha, Komala Saddha, Taranga Saddha, Dudha Saddha, Sudhuda Saddha. You know there are these stages.
No, Maharaj.
There is this Komala Shraddha. Komala Shraddha, you are get initiated, given some kantimala and tilak, and somebody comes and criticize you. Your parent criticize you. Oh, you become a great devotee, showing to the world as a great devotee, and somebody gives you some kind of comment and immediately wipe out everything and remove all the mala and you put it in the box. That is like very weak faith. Komala Saddha. Komala means soft faith. It can be easily be destroyed. And then there is Taranga Shraddha. Taranga Shraddha means devotees are coming, Vaishnavas are coming, they are doing kirtan, then we are very enthusiastic. The waves are coming. The waves are coming, then we are dancing. And then waves gone, then everything stopped. There's only Taranga Shraddha. Waves are coming, then we are moving. And then waves gone, then we are stopped. That is Taranga Shraddha. And Druda Shraddha means if somebody is getting a criticism and yet he is not stopping his devotional life. So much criticism he is getting, but he is not stopping. And that is Druda Shraddha. And Sudruda Shraddha is somebody putting a knife on your throat. Will you leave this devotion? You can kill me, no problem, but I cannot stop devotion. That is Sudruda Shraddha, like Haridas Thakur. So there are different levels of the faith. Shraddha anusare hoy bhakti adhikari. According to one's faith, one can be a proper, Vaishnava or devotee. What kind of devotee is, it depends on his faith. That's why it says Shraddhavan Bhaktiman Jana sei hoy. Krishna seva na paiya dhira bhave jai. Bhaktira sadhana kore bhaktiman sei. Sometimes you may not get anything to do, even though you are very much enthusiastic. But Vaishnava is telling you sit silent. Will you be able to follow that? You are very enthusiastic. Okay, fine. But Vaishnava, you sit silent. No. I have to maintain my enthusiasm. That's what I want to do. I have to do something. Then that is not also proper. That is explained here. That is surrender. I remember one story that Acharya Maharaj often says about Govinda Maharaj. One of his disciples, he got newly initiated. Then Govinda Maharaj, he asked Gurudev what service I can do. And Govinda Maharaj told him, Prabhu, you sit here. Where Govinda Maharaj was there every day, he sitting where Govinda Maharaj used to sit. And then some person came, one brahmachari, Prabhu, what are you doing here? Whole day sitting here? Come and clean temple. Then he went for cleaning temple. Then next day Govinda Maharaj saying, Prabhu, I think you not liked my face. Govinda Maharaj told him, you not like my face. No, Gurudev, this brahmachari told me, but what I told you? I told you to sit here. So sometimes the service is also not to do anything, also service. That we don't know. We think that service means to do something like, do hard work. That is service. But not to do anything, that is also service. That we don't know. So Vaishnava told, okay, you be silent. And we are silent. No problem with that. Because after all, service means to please the Vaishnava. So that attitude is very, very important. That is, this verse explains. A very beautiful verse actually here. Saraswati Thakur has given such beautiful way. Jatha Krishna Seva Krishnera Santos Sei Karme Vritti Sada Na Kare Ros. Whatever type of engagement is satisfying Krishna. Then he is satisfied with that. So he is not angry. If Vaishnava is chastising us, even after we are serving so much to a Vaishnava, and if he still chastising us and insulting us publicly, then how we will behave? Actually, Sripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj once was telling us, there was a sannyasi disciple of Srila Maharaj, and he was doing so much service for Srila Maharaj, collecting and preaching, but he developed some little pride. Then Srila Maharaj publicly insulted him to help him. Then he become inside very angry. And Sridhar Maharaj is telling, there is somebody who is thinking here as if he wants to kill me. But that is here, it is very important thing. He not develop any kind of anger. Ros, nakore ros. Ros means not developing any kind of reactionary, attitude. If Krishna is chastising us through Vaishnava, then we should be very happy. Like Mahaprabhu is saying in Siksastakam, you may embrace me or you can rub me under your feet. Whatever you wish, it is up to you. But I am your servant unconditional. So that is surrender actually. Krishner abhakta jan sanga parihari bhaktiman bhakta sanga sada bhaje hari. That means that is one of the limb of surrender, that asat sanga tyag a Vaishnavachar. The Vaishnav's attitude is that he reject bad association. This is one of the limb of surrender. So abhakta sanga, those who are non-devotees, we avoid their association. And we accept the good association. Bhaktaman, Bhakta Sangha Sada Bhaje Hari. In good association, Sadhu-Sangi Krishna Nam. Ei matra chai. In the Sadhu-Sangha, we do Krishna Nam or the Seva. Krishna Bhakta Yaha Kore Tad Anusaran. Bhaktiman Acharya Jivane Marane. Actually, such a person who is doing this type of acharana, anusaran, this type of practice, actually he is actually a real acharya of that devotional life. His life or appearance, disappearance, everything represent that. His all activities represent that pure devotional plane. এই ছয়ে জন হয় ভক্তি অধিকারী বিশ্বের মঙ্গল করে bhakti prachari. So this type of personalities, this type of activities when we are finding in persons, so they are actually well-wisher of the whole world, mangalakari, and they can preach Krishna consciousness because they are surrendered soul. Srila Saraswati Thakur told to Srila Sridhar Maharaj that there will be no offense by a surrendered soul. You are a surrendered soul, he told him. So surrendered soul never commits any offense. He may do something which is outwardly something mistake, but that is being not considered because he is surrendered. Like a baby is kicking mother and father when they're holding him. But are they thinking that the baby is kicking me? Because the baby is surrendered to parents. At the same time, if their son is not surrendered, if they do some small thing, then they feel a lot of pain. So those who are not surrendered, even though they are doing so many things, but that is very displeasing, very much displeasing. We see, even on the dress of devotee, so many people are doing so many things, but they are not surrendered. That may be greatly displeasing actually. It's not just what how much we are doing, means what attitude we are doing. Duryodhana was enthusiastically arranged so many varieties of preparation for Krishna, but Krishna is not happy by that. But Krishna is taking the skin of banana from Vidura's wife. So what Krishna is eating or accepting is the mood. That is the most important thing. Not that how much we are doing, in what mood we are doing. That is the most important thing. So cultivation of proper attitude is the thing that this verse, I can see that Srila Saraswati Thakur has so beautifully explained. That's my humble, understanding.
That stage of surrender that you mentioned, Maharaj, where you can kill me and that's okay. You're reminding me of Srila Acharya Maharaj's description of paying dandavat. He's saying you pay full dandavat means you take sword to back of my neck. I don't know, but
Yes.
that is okay.
Unconditional, no condition placed. Generally, people, when they see some unsafe condition, they think, oh, why should I go there? I'm unsafe. They may kill me. some devotee, they feel, oh, if I get some difficulties, if I come to devotional life, what if I get some difficulty? I think it is Japanese who prayed like that, right? During World War, the ladies, I don't know, Japan or Germany. If our husband come back from the war, then we'll go to church, and if they don't come, then we'll not. And many died in World War. Then they become atheist, many of them. Huh? So that is some kind of conditioned, conditional surrender. Huh? If you do this, then I will be. Otherwise, if you not do this way, then I am not. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written, Marobi Rakhobi Joicha Tumar Nijo Dasaprati Tuya Adhikar. You can kill me, you can save me, whatever you wish, you have full right on your servant. That type of thing only you will find those who have properly advanced to the proper conception of devotion. Otherwise, there are some conditions you are putting, then it is some kind of calculative thing. Huh? Even in Vaikuntha also there is some kind of calculation is there, calculative dedication. So that type of thing is not find in Golok, Vrindavan. You have to do this way only. The scripture is telling like this. If you don't do that way, then you will get some punishment in the hell. Then you don't do service to Krishna, because you give your food dust, then you go to hell. Then you don't do that service because you are going to hell. That type of self consideration is there in Vaikuntha devotion. But in Vrindavan devotion, they don't care. No, I don't worry. If I go to hell also for millions of life to give little satisfaction Krishna, I don't care. So that is very high devotion. But in Vaikuntha, there is some calculation is there. That's why. What is this?
Sorry, Mark, that was my computer.
Oh, okay.
I need my phone and to plug in. Sorry.
Okay. This Ramanuja, devotees, they were talking with me, and they wants to have a conference with us on dialogue between Sri Vaishnavas and Gaudiya Vaishnavas. In the New Year time, in January sometime, we can have this. So we can discuss, these things really nice. Mahaprabhu has a very beautiful relation with Sri Vaishnavas, and he has accepted some important points from Sri Vaishnavism. So it is very nice to meet some of the Sri Vaishnavas. We can meet and have some discussion.
What the difference, Maharaj, with them?
Rasraj Prabhu, do you want to say what is the difference between the conception of Sri Vaishnava and the Gaudiya Vaishnavas?
I don't know so well about that, but I think that the way that they practice is more. I think it's more in another way, through more rules and regulation, I believe. It's not so spontaneous service. It's a little more in some rules that they have to follow.
Sripad Puri Maharaj told in Vaikuntha also there is some Maya. That Maya, that they know that Krishna is God. But in Vrindavan, Krishna cannot convince the residents of Vrindavan that he is God. He tried, but he always failed. You know that story, right? How he lifted Govardhan, and then they were asking, how can you lift Govardhan and our sticks cannot? And he said, I am God. I said, how can you be God? If you are God, then how can you play with us? How can you eat with us? Then Krishna, tried many ways. He failed. Then he has to tell a lie. He told a lie that when I came first time take birth in Vrindavan, then I stole everybody's heart. You left your work and you came to see me, and then I stole butter and so many things in Vrindavan. Today I steal all your energy, all your strength, and put on tip of my finger, and then thus I can lift Govardhan. Then they will, yes, this is correct. this they accept. Huh? So like that. Yoga Maya is always, doing that. So they don't have, any illusion like that, which can create a distance. As Rasaraj Prabhu is saying, there is, this calculation is there, some kind of rules, regulations that automatically comes up when you have this concept that he is God and how you shall behave. Naturally, you cannot behave, huh? And there must be some distance automatically comes up. But when you know he's my boy, I can chastise him, I can beat him, and then that is completely different thing, very intimate thing actually. So that intimacy you cannot find in Vaikuntha. Even Lakshmi, she was attracted to Vrindavan. I think you all might have, some of you, I don't know, you come to Vrindavan, there is a place called Billavan where Lakshmi is still meditating. Get a place in Vrindavan, but still not got it. Does anybody knows why she not got it yet? Still she meditating in Vrindavan?
I thought Lakshmi is on Krishna's chest. Isn't she? She became something. She did some austerity and she became like a button on Krishna's chest or something.
Yes, Srivasa is there, but she could not get that, intimate connection yet, because in Vrindavan, you want to get any place, then you get the servitorship of Radharani. You have to accept the servitorship of Radharani. But Lakshmi is thinking, I am the princess or queen of the Vaikuntha. Then she not surrender to Radharani. And thus she cannot get. But Radharani is very affectionate. She told to Krishna, this queen of Vaikuntha is doing so much austerity and she don't have water to drink. Please go and arrange some water for her. Then he dig a well, Krishna there in Bellavan, if you see, with his flute for Lakshmi Devi. But she not got it. And Mahaprabhu asked this question to one Sri Vaishnava, Venkat Bhattar. Tell Venkat, your original guru, Lakshmi, why she is still meditating in Bellavan? What is the reason? He asked like that to preach him. Then he understood that, if you want to come to this line, then you have to surrender to that, devotees from that plane. Mahaprabhu was like that, like common sense. He was preaching with the common sense that Srila Sridhar Maharaj used to say. His preaching is with the common sense.
I don't remember reading one of the books from Srila Guru Maharaj. Explained that actually in the higher rasas you can recognize like devotion there, because devotion means to follow the instruction. And in Sakya Rasa and Madhurya Rasa, they don't follow the instruction from Krishna. Sometimes they oppose Krishna. Krishna wants something and they say no. So actually what we know about devotion is not there in that way. Because sometimes they have to say no to Krishna. And that's a higher conception of devotion. When like a Mother Yasoda had to tie Krishna and to hold him or to restrict him, is higher than when you follow what Krishna says. That's what the explanation, that it's a higher devotion. And it's one of the story that they said in that book is that when Mother Yasoda, Krishna was very small, and Mother Yasoda was frying something, and Krishna was around there and smelling the food, and he say, "Mom, I wanted to eat that food right now." And Yasoda say, "No, you have to wait. You are not ready. You have to wait." "No, you don't understand. I want it right now. I want to taste what you eating." He said, "No, you have to go and wait. You will have your time." So they say that a kind of a relationship between Yasoda and Krishna, when Yasoda say no to Krishna, is higher than when the devotee follow what Krishna said. So it's a higher devotion. So it's more intimate. When we can control Krishna or say no to Krishna, that is different. So the higher devotion is not followed by many, by another person. They are the other group of Vaishnavas. They don't follow that. They only follow rule and regulation and some strict ways to do some devotion to Krishna. But this kind of that Guru Maharaj, Govinda Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada explained is different. It's a different way.
Mhm.
So that the spontaneous devotion is higher than that, and it's also difficult to understand at the same time. But we have to like accept it from far away. We should not even think that it's something that we can get once. I mean, it's something that is very far from away. But it's the ideal. That's what we have to like follow that ideal in some way and respect it from far.
There is a sloka, no, for that, Vasaraj Prabhu? You remember there is a sloka for that?
I'm sorry?
There is a sloka for this?
No, I don't remember.
Matala Harijana Pujala Ragapatha Gaurava Bhange Matala Harijana Visaya Range. You know this sloka? Have you?
I remember.
Yeah. Actually, the genuine devotees, they offer their dandavats for the highest thing from distance, and they are busy in preaching by engaging all the mundane things in the service of the Lord. Visaya Range, big building, and then car, computer, everything they are using in the service of the Lord. And those highest thing that being told, they are offering their dandavats from distance and giving their honor. They are not imitating. And it is also known as the Kurukshetra mood, the war place, a place of separation, a place of war. So that Govinda Maharaj wrote in one article, only bogus people, they live in Vrindavan. Bogus, he writes the word bogus.
Yeah.
But the true devotees live in Kurukshetra. True devotees live in Kurukshetra. So that means they are thinking they are unqualified. And Radharani also thinking something like that in Kurukshetra. And how much fallen I am that I'm still maintaining my life, being separate from you for so long. That shows how much degraded I am. So she is also feeling like that. And devotees who are genuinely going towards that preaching means also chanting. We are listening and then following and then repeating the same to us and others. So that is proper chanting. Preaching is proper chanting actually, and not just Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. But the proper chanting is to get the conception that you are getting through the sound, and practice that in your life, and help others to also develop that through preaching. So that is the war, declaring war against Maya. Kurukshetra is the war place. So Saraswati Thakur always used to say, if you want to reside in Vrindavan, then come through Kurukshetra. Don't live in Vrindavan. Don't try to live in Vrindavan directly. And Siddhar Maharaj changed that Visaya Range to Kirtana Range because people cannot understand that. Common people. What is this, Vishaya Range. Then he changed it to Kirtana Range. They are busy in Kirtana. Otherwise, people don't understand, normal people. Saraswati Thakur was like that, Some revolutionary, explanations he has given.
It's like anti-conventional. Everything like wasn't normally people understand, they change it completely in the other way. Srila Guru Maharaj explained that even a simple glass of water, they have not so much value, but if you are in the desert, a place that have no water, the same glass of water have a lot of value. So they say that the value of service in Kurukshetra is higher in Vrindavan, because the separation from Krishna and Radharani is very so much, like the service over there give you more benefits. So that's what they say, that we have to look for that kind of service that give more benefits.
Vishwajit is silent today. Vishwajit is still there? I think Vishwajit is already gone for rest. It's late here, 2 o'clock, 2 a.m.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. We set the clocks back. Oh my gosh. You poor baby. Oh my God.
2 a.m. here. I'm also feeling sleepy now, actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it should.
We should
Late for them.
What you want to do? You want to read one more verse, or you want to conclude?
Well, you feel tired, but maybe you can continue next week. I don't know. It's up to you.
It's okay.
Continue.
One more verse we can.
It's about 3:25 around here.
Okay.
One more.
8:20 in London.
Yeah, it is. We can finish the next verse, and we can finish.
We go to the page 40, the number 6.
Number 6, yes.
Yukta Vairagyan Evanukulam Javata Shat Swa Nirbhaha Sikurjat Tavat Arthavit Adikye Niju Natajancha Chavate Paramartaha Srivyasa Padanam. Only renunciation in devotion, Yukta Vairagya, is favorable. A person with genuine insight will accept only as much facility as needed to fulfill his personal necessity. Over or under acceptance of one's due measure may cause a fall from spiritual practices. Sri Vyasadeva. Yukta Vairagya. Renunciation in devotion.
Anybody wants to say something about this?
I used to know a Ashtanga yogi who taught something I think wasn't so much a devotional conception about Yukta Vairagya. He would say that Yukta Vairagya meant just dedicating things to Krishna, but I don't think that's so accurate. You just say like Yukta Vairagya means you have something mundane and you can dedicate it to Krishna, and now it's not mundane anymore.
What does it mean when it says over or under acceptance of one's due measure?
Well, I remember that Srila Guru Maharaj and Srila Govinda Maharaj explained that we should not reject things as material when we can use it for Krishna consciousness. So it's a false renunciation. Like if you renounce something, but still you can use it in some way. So what this means is like we should accept everything favorable for preaching or for without the renunciate to the use of that. But at the same time, it should not try to get too much when it's not necessary. And I don't remember the instruction from also Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati and other gurus say that it's not good to have many temples or many disciples. And then Srila Govinda Maharaj asked Srila Guru Maharaj about that. But Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati opened so many temples and has so many devotees. He said, well, it's a question of how you can handle it. For a person, maybe one temple is too much, but for another it's not. So it depends on how you can handle if it's more or less that you need or you can handle. So it's a question of personal. How you capacity. If one can accept that for use of Krishna, it can accept more. But if it is too much, you can handle it, better to don't use it. So it's a personal thing.
Yukta means to join, right? In union, to join. And then Vairagya is renunciation. So to join, it like literally, does Yukta Vairagya mean to join in renunciation?
Yukta Vairagya means is something like yoga or what also coming, union. That means you have to do all those things which are not related to interests of Krishna. Then you have to renounce that. But you have to accept all those things which are satisfying Krishna. So our acceptance and rejection is not based on our own, what you can say, measurement or our standard. It is coming from the standard of Krishna on the absolute plane. What is satisfying him, and that we accept, and what is not satisfying him, then we reject that. So sometime reading of scripture is a very nice thing, huh? But if Guru is telling us, no, you don't have to read that. Now you have to go and cut the grass in the garden. Then what you will do? No, this is so nice thing I am doing, and you are telling me to cut the grass in the ground. What is this? So that is not. Renounce that which is not pleasing Krishna. Krishna told you to do this way, then you do that way. Krishna is telling, okay, don't try to busy in going forest and meditating, Arjuna. Just kill these people. That's what I want. You do this. That's what is proper. That is Yukta Vairagya. Mam Anusmara Yuddhayacha. I remember me even in fight. So cutting grass or fighting, killing people, if that is sanctioned, the order is there, then everything is perfect. We don't have to, what you can say, make some external judgment of our acceptance and rejection. So Yukta means we put Krishna's interest is united there. A dry renunciation means we have placed some separate self as object of renunciation, liberation, for some kind of Mahaprabhu interestingly told to Raghunath Das Goswami about this over and under acceptance. Raghunath Das Goswami was approaching Mahaprabhu without Nityananda Prabhu. And thus Mahaprabhu was always avoiding him. And he told him, Na karaho markata vairagya, jatha yogya visaya bhunja anasakta hoya. Don't try to show a renunciation like a monkey. Markata vairagya, jatha yogya visaya bhunja anasakta hoya. Accept the visaya means the according to your due, you accept those enjoyable objects, but being detached. Mahaprabhu told him, anasakta hoya. Monkey, monkey does not wear dress and stays naked, lives on the tree, as if a very renounced, eating like a vegetarian. But if you are taking one coconut for Lord, then it snatches from your hand. So that is false renunciation. So that type of renunciation, or imitating some great personality, like the renunciation of great personalities, if you are imitating externally, like Rishabdev, Rishabdev was the incarnation of Lord, and there was a king, Arihanta, who imitated Rishabdev and started this Jaina Dharma. All misconception. Rishabdev was not having that type of godless renunciation. The Jainism is a godless renunciation, the moral-based renunciation idea. But Rishabdev was not teaching that. He was just imitated by this king. That's there in Bhagavatam, if you see. That's Arihanta, King Arihanta done that actually. So that type of thing is not good. And also, Jatha Yogya Visaya Bhunja. According to your capacity, you try to, what you can say, if you are well off, and then you can cook nice paneer for Krishna, but you are cooking very simple thing, giving Krishna a few, dry things, very simple thing like a puffed rice and things like that. But you are wealthy enough to have paneer and ghee and all those things, and you are doing like that's not good also. You have all the facility, and why not use that for Krishna? Use that. For yourself you may not, but for Krishna you have to use as much best thing that you can. Mahaprabhu used to do that. He used to take very simple prasadam, but he used to offer devotees the best. You can take it, simple thing, but you offer to Krishna the best. According to your capacity. You are a millionaire and you are, offering him like a poor person. That's not good actually. According to your capacity, you should do things what to please Krishna. We don't have to separately, what you can say, put a barrier like that. Renunciation. So I think we can end the Sangha here, or what anybody thinks. If there is no other questions or comments.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Krishna Kesava Prabhu, Rasraj Prabhu, and all devotees.
Jai, Dandavad.
Thank you. Vandavad.
Jayam Vishnu.
Vandavad.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Paribraj Katjavad Gosala Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Kanupriya Didi, Uma Didi, Vishwajit,
Jai.
Jana.
Jai.
Maharaj extends his Dandavad to everybody.
Yes.
Dandavad.
Vandavad.
Dandavad.
Dandavad.
Vandavad, everybody.